Hello, hello, hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. And if you could, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'd love to have you join me. And to my wonderful subby friends, I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming back. Okay, so I've kind of detoured a little bit from junk journaling, and I am making a bunch of faux food. And I'm doing that because I'm doing a Candyland theme for my grandbabies. Eventually, I probably will have these for sale. I do not have an Etsy shop, but if you watch my Facebook, you can find me at Jackie Black, and I'll have all my links in the description box. You can contact me there when and if I actually do wind up selling these. But they're so cute. Y'all can make them. I'm telling you, they're so easy and they're so fun. So I did a little facts. What is this? This is an iced cold foam pumpkin latte that I did for my daughter because this is her very favorite Starbucks drink. So that, if you'd like to see how I did this, just go on to the video. It'll be in my playlist there because I'll just put it under faux food, okay? So what you want to do is you want to take your used Starbucks cup, okay? And one of the ladies that I watch, who I am going to go ahead and link, she does recommend that you clean out your glasses with alcohol. And then all you have to do literally is paint it. Yep, just paint the inside. Now, my experience has been is it takes roughly 3 coats. And you do have to let it dry in between coats. So what I do is in the evening when I'm watching TV is I take all my cups, or if I'm making like fake cookies or fake donuts, all of which I will try to do on my channel for you. I do that in the evening. And then that way I can let it sit for the 2 or 3 days because you do need to let it all dry. All right. So after you have your dry cup like this, what you then want to do, here, let me move all these cute little things. So literally, I got this cup at the Dollar Tree in Utah. So, and all of these little goodies I actually had in my stash, except for the little sprinkles, which you can get, I got on Amazon. Pretty sure there's a lot of Etsy shops that do them too. If you don't want to even do any of that, sorry guys, I have like a million things. Go grab your beads, okay? That's literally what I use to do the sprinkles on this little cupcake. And these little holders, I literally found at Ross for under $5. It came with all these little sticks, everything like under $5. And I got a gazillion of them. Okay, so let me move all this stuff out of my way because I am filming back to back. And so I'm surrounded with all my wonderful goodies. All right, so what you want to do now, because we're going to make a chocolate frappuccino, is save your cup again, wash it out. Now, once you wash it out, and so far my hot glue gun has not melted through my cup, though the lady I did watch, she too was using just a regular hot glue gun, but she does recommend using a low temp. So if you have a low temp glue gun, that is what I would recommend. Sorry, I have all the fake frosting all over my hands because of the last video. All right, so again, what you want to do is you want to weight it down with something. You can get these rocks, anything that's going to be kind of heavy. You are going to want to get into the bottom of this cup. All right, so I'm just going to squirt some, not overly heavy, but get some glue down in there. All right, and then I'm going to just drop these in there. And then I kind of move them around so that they're down. But you're just wanting weight in it so that when you're doing it. Now, I just popped that paint on there, so that's going to annoy me. And so I'm going to have to fix that by painting. So don't do that. So see, my channel is good for what not to do as well. All right, so all I'm going to do And I've been using this burnt umber. Now, I actually usually water it down just a little bit with, I've been using this khaki color and mixing it. But you just do whatever colors that you like. Let me just grab a paintbrush real quick because I really kind of want to have all of these cups done. And so, see how I'm going in there, and you just want to get it painted. And I'm going right up to the lip. You don't have to. You do it any way you want. Now, if you want it to look like a Starbucks, like a drizzle, you can take your paint. You can drizzle inside of there. We're going to actually do that with this one, only we're going to just do the drizzle on the fake whipped cream. All right, then what you want to do, sorry, I have to scoot back, is take your cup. Make sure those don't fall out. And 1, 2 did. And you're just going to draw around like this. And then you're going to cut a circle. Whoop. Yep. See, now we have all these nice little chocolate. Go in. Go in. There we go. Got some glue in there on top of it. But you're just going to want to cut that out. Again, I did do all this step by step with you all. I do try to be mindful about the length of my videos. And if I'm annoying you, please feel, there is a little fast forward button too. Because I get it. All right, guys. So you just want to have some weight. You want to cut your little topper cardboard and you're going to want to put it on. Now, you have to decide, like, how big do you want to build the foam up? On this particular one, I'm not going to build my foam up super high, my whipped cream, because I want to put this, oh, I guess I can't put the lid on it, so never mind. Oh, my goodness. I only have the toppers for the big one, so I guess y'all do get to see me do this one. So this one we will do without, so we'll make that one super big. And then this one, I guess you do get to see me do all the way with all of it. So you just cut out your circle. And again, I apologize. We are now, this is like my 5th one. I literally am that new to all of it. I have, I just discovered it a couple of weeks ago. And like with any new thing that you do, you have to buy the supplies. And because I live in such a little town, I have to order everything and get it here. I found that the spackling at my store, was very small and it was very expensive. It was much cheaper for me to order online at Amazon. But this way you get to see, again, if you didn't want to watch the other video. Okay. You want it to go just a little bit below that. But as you see, if you watch the other video, I cut it a little too short last time. And so I really kind of don't want to do that this time. Nothing is ever, as I even say with junk journaling, everything is fixable. I usually don't panic over anything because it is fixable. Okay. And art is meant to be fun. Okay. Perfect. Gonna shove more paint in there. Now what you want to do is get some plastic wrap. Oh, let me get that behind me. Good thing I did not move it too far. Okay. So, get some plastic wrap. And you're just going to shove that in here. And this is supposed to help protect your paint. I'm going to go in there just with a little bit. I'm going to touch this up since it will be allowed to dry. I don't think it's a big deal. These ones are mine. If I was making this for other people, I just do things a little bit differently when I'm making stuff for other people. I'm very mindful of everything. Okay, now, as you can see, you can't even, that has just a little bit of the water, but we can see a little bit right here. Okay. And I'm just flipping my cup around to make sure that there's no open spots, and there's not. So there you go. See how easy that was? All right. So fill this all the way up, because this is just making something for your little topper to sit on top of. And you're not going to see any of this. And I have seen people stuff it with different things. I'm going to try in all the videos that I'm doing as I'm doing this to do all the different ways. Now, as you can see, I'm not going as low this time. And that's because, while it's a fair price for the caulking, I suppose, it's still, you know, you're putting a pretty penny out. And yesterday, that little topper that I just showed you all, that used an entire bag of fake frosting or the spackling. And so, you know, the higher you put this, then the less of the spackling you're going to have to use. Okay? So, there we go. There we go. Now, you're like, what is she talking about? If you guys didn't watch the last one, then you don't know what I'm talking about. About the fake frosting. So, we're going to let that dry for 1 second. Going to move all this. Move this. Clean up just a bit. And we won't need all of this paint right now. I will tell you, these are kind of the colors I've been using. I've been using the folk art, and that's because this is what's readily available for me at Walmart. And so they do a lot of apple barrel, but I've been using the burnt amber or umber. I've been using the chocolate bar. I've also been using the milk chocolate. I've been using this cafe or coffee latte one. I've been using the khaki one. But you'd be surprised if you even mix like the yellow, which is what I did for the cold foam. I mixed the yellow along with some of this orange. Okay, so again, it's just like a lot of fun, and that's kind of what you got. And I didn't want to waste it, so I put it in one of these little holders that I got at Ross. And then I'm going to build that up too, and it'll be just like a little fake cupcake. And I'll probably decorate it with like, I don't know, a little ho-ho hat or something. I will figure something out for it. Okay, we want this to hold down a little bit. So we're going to set that on there so it doesn't lift while we work on this one. Now, set it over for a second. What you need to get now is you want to get the DAP Fast and Seal Lightweight Spackling. Now, all the videos that I've watched, they really recommend this particular one, and they do it because it comes out white. So, you can use other spackling, but please know that you have to use a lightweight spackling. Otherwise, it's not going to work, okay? But you'll probably have to add paint to the other ones. You'll have to add a little bit of white because it comes out when it dries like a gray. With this DAP Fast and Final Lightweight Spackling, you do not have to, all right? So, I got to try. I work in a very small area to film. And so, I need to move it all around here for you and move my stuff here. All right, so for me, now if you're a baker and you already know how to pipe and you know how to do all of that, then this is going to be easy breezy for you. As much as I love to bake, we have had some very comical, you have to have a really good sense of humor to get some of my baking stuff. I have this amazing friend named Kara and my wonderful neighbor next door, Julie. Like, they're amazing, amazing bakers. And yeah, they can decorate and they can make everything beautiful. I, on the other hand, tried to make like reindeer cake pops, and they literally looked like they were on crack. It was the most awful looking reindeers. Like, the eyes were drooping. It was hilarious. Now, because I have a little bit of a twisted sense of humor, I found it hilarious. So I shoved this down there. These I bought literally at Walmart. They're like $1. You can find them. Don't go, it's not actually in my store. It's not in the cake aisle. It's right behind it, like where all the party stuff is. And they're like $1. Please, please do not wash these in your sink once they're filled with caulking. Or I'm sorry, you can use caulking as a frosting or use a spackling because it will clog your drains. So either clean it with a baby wipe because I don't want to have to buy these a million times. I'll probably go buy a good set, even though I know somewhere I have a whole set, because I had this grand ambition to, you know, make all these beautifully decorated cookies with my grandbabies. And yeah, I think that skill is above my pay grade. I really don't know that I have the patience for that. We'll see. You never know. So I use a cup to fill this bag. It's just easier for me. You don't have to. That's just what I do. And then I have a silicone spatula thing that I bought, I don't know, at the dollar store somewhere. Please do not reuse this. Even if you put these in your dishwasher, whatever you use to make your fake food becomes in your stash, your tools for crafting. Don't reuse it in the kitchen. And then literally, you're just going to want to get that in there. All right. I don't know. These women make it look super easy. It's kind of like, I always laugh when I'm watching other junk journalers, because those of you who clicked on, because you're watching fake food, I actually generally do junk journals. And so it's hilarious to me that I will watch a crafter and they make it look so easy. And then I go to do it and yeah, it's not as easy. Basically, you want to just do it like you would with frosting. Okay. You want to get that bag filled and pushed down. And we're going to try to fill this bag all the way up because we are going to do 2 of them. And believe it or not, just like frosting, you use a lot of it. So just fill it up. And we save every last little drop. Doesn't this stuff really look like frosting? It's so cool. All right. And you got to lift your little bag. Now you want it to go down. So just start squeezing it down just like you would if you are doing regular piping and all of that. Now I really want my bag to be super, super full. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in camera. Fill this bag. It's all at really weird angles. And I kind of laughing because I watched these girls who have been doing it for a long time. And even they're like, and they're very good at what they do. Please remember, I'm learning, which is why I'm always happy to share with you the artists that inspired me. First of all, I'm very big about supporting other artists. Please know, Casey, I have not forgot you. Eventually, we will get to that Artist of the Month. I still haven't figured out the webcam, but I'm no longer feeling too stupid because my daughter, who's very tech suave, she couldn't even figure it out. So we're going to move on to the son-in-law because he literally builds computers up and see if he can figure it out. We're starting to think I may, because I wanted to just order a really good one, that I may have ordered the wrong one from my computer. Because, yep, that's something I would do. All right, so just make sure it's like good and sealed. I'm probably going to convert this over to another one. But again, save every little bit that you can save. But what you don't, just clean it up with a baby wipe. Okay? All right, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day who is so ready to start decorating for Christmas. All right, yeah, I'm a Christmas freak, so obviously I'm already starting. And for those of you that, you know, you're like, seriously, Thanksgiving hasn't hit. Yeah, oh, I've never had it where my little thing popped up. So hold on, let me get that down. Let me squeeze. I may have overfilled my bag, but there you go. See, on my enthusiasm, I do all sorts of weird things. And yeah, okay. Squish it down and twist. So I overfilled my bag. Don't do that, but we'll make it work still. All right, then basically you literally are going to pipe. Ugh. Well, I'm going to have it coming out from the front. So everybody, you can now have a really good laugh. It won't be like this through all of it because I'm going to... Sometimes my channel is like comic relief, okay? And like I said, sometimes it is, this is what not to do. So don't overfill your bag. Like I said, it's not happened to me before. But yesterday, I literally did not have enough in my bag. And then trying to refill it was kind of a pain in the tissue too. So let's see if that is a little bit easier. Well, there we go. All right. So you're literally just going to, and I'm sorry on the angles, guys, okay? There's really no way for me to film this at a better angle. Like, I've watched all these other ladies to see how they do it, and yeah. It's really hard because my camera's right above me. So I do apologize for that, but literally how high you want it and all of that, what you want to make sure you're doing is hiding all of that cardboard. Okay. So now we're just going to go up. And I think it depends on the Starbucks employee about how much whipped cream you are going to get. So here we go. And like I said, so I watched this one lady. She's very, very good at what she does. Her name is Cassie, and I will link her too. And she even said like her first piping wasn't great, and she had to practice. And I think that's like with any craft. So please just know that I'm learning. And you can see the mess that I'm making, but hey, have you really crafted if you haven't made a mess, right? And so this one I'm not going to go, as I had said, I'm not going to go as high, but I do want to make sure I'm getting like along this edge. Okay. And now what I have found is it's kind of, I like it when it's kind of got all that. And trying to keep it even, because I will tell you the spackling sometimes seems to like to shift. All right. Okay. So that's all we're going to do on this one. Yeah, I did make a royal mess, but you know, I am not the only messy crafter. I might be the only one who shows it on camera, but I'm definitely not the only messy one. So I just always have baby wipes by me. But look how cute that still came out. So I washed my hands off real quick. You can fast forward this. You'll see me flipping it around here in a minute. Because wait till you see what they use to make the granola. Oh my gosh. I literally about choked on my whatever I was drinking, tea or coffee. Because it just, I don't know, kind of just tickled me. It was kind of funny of what they use. So if you want yours, and you don't have to have this because, you know, not every Starbucks has granola. But see, look how cute this is. Try not to get your spackling. And you want to get rid of, like, the glue stick things. But we want to clean this all up, because I don't want that to dry on there. Get my hands clean. All right. So I'm going to pause you while I clean up my little mess, okay? Okay, I'm all cleaned up, and I'm all got this all up, but look how cute that looks. See, even when you kind of, you know, are learning like me, and maybe, you know, this kind of thing isn't your natural forte, just keep working at it. You know, I figure the more I work, the better I get at stuff. All right, literally this is what you use. Now, a lot of them use hamster bedding is what they find, and it's like a corn mix. I could not find that. And look how huge this is. I'm like, don't they sell like little bags? Like for little hamsters, they're this big, dude. Like, why do I need a 25-pound bag? But this is what they had. So I have enough granola now to take me through to the apocalypse. So there you go. And I knew I was going to cut this open and like put it in another container, which I will do. But I wanted to be able to show you all like what I am using for the granola, because I did not have what all my like people showed, but I'm pretty sure it's still gonna look like granola. So that is what we're gonna sprinkle across the top. And listen, not even Starbucks is paying attention to that much. They just throw it on there and call it good. So do your thing. Now, I don't want huge clumps of it. I just want to put, and I also don't want to squeeze this big bag, so I'm going to set it behind me because I'm very messy prone, even when I'm trying to be clean. But there you go. There's our granola. Isn't that so amazing? So cute. I don't say so myself. And they also do sprinkles, or they do, you can do sprinkles. I don't have chocolate ones right now. So I'm going to use this chocolate bar. And hold on. Where's my little plate? I don't want it to goop on me. So let me just make sure. And I like to usually do it on my, but now we're just going to do some, and I think I have some, I did try to do all this stuff, so I think I have the actual jars that I use that is supposed to do for all this, but I just wanted to show you, if you have nothing fancy, you can still do it. And there we go. I've seen them go back and forth, so I'm going to do that. But basically, we just want to do a little topper. And what I'll do is I will put the finished product on the front of this video because I have to let this dry overnight. Please, you want to go ahead and put a clear coat on this, but you want to wait until you're spackling your paint and all of that is dry. And there you go. Yep. There you have a little Starbucks. Yep. Now my paint is really dripping. Now this will actually be perfect when I want it to drip down the cup, which is going to be on some other ones that I'm doing, is I actually want it to drip over. But I don't know if I want that so much on my Starbucks. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab this and just kind of stop it from going any further. And it's still going to have that realistic look, right? Okay. Now, again, I would normally wait, but the thing is I want this one to have a straw. And so, oh wait, this one we're not doing a straw or a lid. So never mind. We are going to find our scissors, and you don't need that much of one, okay? And so you just stick your straw in there, and then maybe we want to do just a little more granola. And Starbucks doesn't do cookies or anything like that in there, so we're going to leave it. And there you go, guys. You now have your Starbucks finished cup. Look how cute that is. Isn't that so cute? So I hope this has inspired you all. This will be so cute on little coffee bars. I also think it's going to make wonderful little gifts. I have a lot of friends that do coffee bars and things like that. But just neighbors, and like I said, for my daughter, she's like a Starbucks fanatic. But What cute, cute little decorations, huh? Yep, see, there you go. So cute. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish this one. And we're going to put the lid on it. And then I do want to film doing some removable toppers with you all. I don't know if I'll get to that today, but I will try. So that at least I have a couple of weeks worth of videos for you all. So thank you. Thank you. You know, I truly, truly do appreciate you all. And I hope that this video finds you all healthy, all well. And I just send out all my love, all my hugs to you. And thank you. Thank you for stopping by. And guys, I'm going to see you on the flip side. Bye.